Yo, welcome back. Wanted to discuss RayHunter with you guys here. So if you can see that, got a little red line. I've been getting these pretty frequently, honestly, for like, going on 5 months at least now. I've been using the RayHunter with the firmware of 8.0 and then 9. I think we're on 9.0 now or something like that. But the red line for me in my area is very common. So I don't really think that there's anything suspicious going on behind the scenes. I think these are more bug issues, honestly. I know that I talked to guys on my Discord about this as well, and a lot of them have the same issues with their RayHunters throughout the US mostly. I'm not really sure for the Euro guys. I need to kind of reach out to them as well. But I kind of wanted to dive into the web interface so you guys can kind of see what's going on behind the scenes of RayHunter, and just kind of like what also to expect when you're running one. So let's go ahead and dive over there. So before we dive into the actual web GUI, this is from EFF.org. This is all about the RayHunter that you would want to know. So I would definitely recommend checking this little site out and reading through everything before you kind of dive into buying one. The main thing is that right here, where it says much of these gaps in our knowledge are due to lack of solid empirical evidence about the function and usage of actual CSS capture devices that LE or other organizations may be operating. So there's not a lot of solid evidence and the ability to get their hands on these tools to then kind of reverse engineer them to fully understand the majority of what these things can do. So keep that in mind when you're diving into the RayHunter, that this is somewhat theoretical to a extent. There are some legit and like functionalities behind the scenes that it definitely can detect possible scenarios where your device could be compromised, but a lot of this is still new even to the developers. So looking here at the RayHunter, this is the web GUI that you get whenever you log into your RayHunter. I have a current recording going on here, and I just cleared my warnings, and you can see here that I had a warning from 122, 119, 118, 111, and then about a day or so it's clear, and then going back to 19, 18, 17, and so you can see that I get quite a frequent amount of warnings, and I'm gonna have to dive further into the PCAPs of all this stuff and kind of see what's going on the back end. But I wanted to share all this because that if you're looking at getting into a RayHunter, then kind of expect that you're going to see these warnings, and they may not always be a potential catcher of sorts or somebody monitoring the area that you're in. So kind of take that with a grain of salt and use your comms accordingly after you may get a warning. I'm not going to say that it is a legit warning or not. Just be aware that if you get a red line, it isn't like a big deal for the most part. Like right here, 1/11/20 of 2026, I got 11 warnings throughout the entire day. So quite a lot of disconnects and reconnects, and I am using a Verizon Orbic hotspot, and I have tried a Verizon SIM card that is non-activated, and I had the same results. I tried a Verizon SIM card that was activated. I had the same results. And then I tried I'm currently using a hologram activated SIM card with a low data plan on it just to send the push notifications if I do get a warning. However, I have not had any success getting any push notifications. I wanted to share all that, and just to say that if you are getting warnings, that they may not always be a threat or something actually happening in your area. It could be a glitch. I mean, you saw how many warnings I got there, 11 at a time for one day, and just consistently getting a warning here and there. So they are great devices. I think that there's a lot of testing that needs to happen with them over time. I will say that download your PCAP files, go to the GitHub, and look at how to submit your PCAP files properly. They use Signal, I believe, to text your PCAP files to them. That way it's secure, and that way that the team is going to be able to then dive further into them and kind of see what's going on in the background. The more data that they have, the more kind of solid something like this could be, and then hopefully near future. Just be aware that if you do have a red line, it's not the end of the world per se. It just could be a simple glitch. So hope this helps you guys kind of understand RayHunter more and kind of how to decipher what's going on behind the scenes. But yeah, like, subscribe to other fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.